Come on in this house.
Welcome back to the Navy Black Podcast. This is Big Boy the Boss, aka Money Quarterback, making plays with the money. What up, Bit?
What it do, everyone? Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first. What it do, Jerry?
What up, you guys? What up?
Yeah, man, we in the building by ourselves today, man.
Yeah, man.
No guests, man. How y'all been, man? We missed last week.
No guests, like no Devin or Mally, just us, man.
out
But
here, man.
We just about, I guess we just been on our grind for the last couple of weeks, man. We've been missing.
What you been up to, Jerry?
Shit, man. Same old shit, man. Working, taking care of my kids, man. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, man.
Word.
Me too.
Get all that stuff off the table, man. We just so up and paying all the stuff all over the table.
I forgot that.
But anyways, though, all I've been doing all week is like just trying to figure out more ways to bring more service to more people. Like I said, you can show the shirts or something behind Big Boy. We got new neck labels on the shirts now, so like it's more authentically our shirt.
Can't see him on the camera.
You can't see it on the camera, but it'd be fine. But anyway, like just learning more stuff. I learned more in production. I'm learning more with like in the IT field. I learned more about. I had made a table of all the shirts we got on Microsoft Excel or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's teaching me more about Microsoft Excel. I had bought a course with SQL, SQL or whatever, trying to learn that code or whatever. Just trying to figure out skills and trades to learn something so I get me a better situation right now.
Because a job in tech won't be the worst thing. A lot of people in tech starting out $80,000.
Yeah.
I take it, man.
I take it.
Working from home, man.
Right.
Typing on the computer. It's something I could do and I would do. But right now, you go through a life progression. At 30, it's like not like a midlife crisis, but a midlife where it's like it's time. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I feel like I took a year off, a leap year, so it's time to really like make moves in my life right now, you know. And like with everything going on in the world, you know, the Ukraine, Russia. What I gotta say, you know. If your baby boy want to fight, it's like, to the end of Ukraine, it's like you feel like, hey, all these people that want to fight, hey, you want to fight, so go take it out of Ukraine and help them fight. They need some help. But anyway, like talking about the war or whatever, like I said, we were talking about this earlier. What that situation is pretty wild to me because like it feel like it bring you back to old school times, but it's really in today it's modern, and I just feel like, hey, that's their problem, not their problem, but that's their situation that I can't myself too much. Take my life away from it. You been checking it out, Jaron?
I mean, not too much. Like I heard the basis of what it was about. So yeah, but it don't affect my daily life that much. So it's like, hey man,
I just started reading about it this week when they invaded.
Yeah, right.
It was this week when they invaded on Wednesday, right?
They invaded.
So like that's when I started paying attention. But I did a lot of research. I was checking out so many videos because like a lot of people like they've been involved into this, and it's been something that's been since 2014. Like Russia had took Crimea or whatever they say, and like they've been having like a lot of war over there since then. Yeah. Like a lot of people been like on the front line. They're like, you think they've been like they'd had a ceasefire. But they still every day, like, you know, and I'll be thinking about like
shooting and killing.
Yeah, it's like, but why did they do it? It's like, say like one day like somebody just like shoot a gun like F it, I'm gonna shoot at the day. It's like a game. Think about it. It's probably like just war. Like it's fun game. Cause like think when you get in war, I saw these people shooting bazookas at somewhere. They just would run around. Like, y'all good? They was run around the corner, shoot a bazooka, then run back. And that's what you doing. Just hoping that why don't shoot one back at you and just blow you up.
People shoot straight missiles, boy.
You saw that video of them planes flying in, shooting the missiles?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? Like, think about recording it with your phone. They could be coming at you. That could be your last time recording right there.
Yeah,
that video would have never hit TikTok.
But no, unfortunately, I saw a missile that was like just lodged into the ground, lodged into the road. I guess it didn't hit no building, but it was just lodged into the road. And that's when I was watching that movie, like this destruction. Like that's what war do. It's just so destructive. It just showed like the inhumanity in the world, because it's like you just see all the destruction. These people do not care about other people's lives, but like
you saw the tank run over that car.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't care about
like Grand Theft Auto out there.
It's just like Grand Theft Auto to me. It's like Call of Duty. That's why I feel like it is. Like it's so many people like in Call of Duty play that game so much, and like it's real life.
Yeah,
it's
real Modern Warfare.
Like and then I seen somebody like Ukraine person like it's seven in us. I feel like it's 7 Ukraine people equal to 1 Russian.
What you mean?
No, he's like no, it's one Ukraine person equal to 7 Russians. So he's like, we good. We gonna fight.
Yeah, you gonna fight.
I love that because like it's just like if we was like having rivals with baseball and salute or whatever, like you gonna be ready for your team. It's just like football. Football is like war. It's like it's a battle. It's like I'm gonna show you my strength to your strength. Let's see who gonna win.
Yes. Sometimes you gotta punt, but at the end of the game, you only have more points than the other game. I mean, the other team.
But do you think Ukraine have a chance to
It's like playing goddamn Alabama against HBCU. I'm just saying, man, it just ain't the same type of talent.
But I watched the Brazilians or whatever. They said Russia really not that strong of a power as people would think. Cause like they won't, like Schultz was saying, they won't run up on the UK. Like China is the real power.
Yeah, they got 1.7 billion people to throw at you. And China, they don't really let too much get out of China.
Yeah.
Like they got like 1 million bots to like shut down anything on the internet if it's against China, and they don't let like American like social media come to China. Y'all ain't finna come over here and
Corrupt our people, brain.
Corrupt our people. You remember what Schultz said
Yep.
when they was talking about how like they sent TikTok over here to get into kids' heads, and that's how you gonna control. That's mental warfare. That's how you gonna win the war in the future.
Cause kids don't want to be engineers; they want to be TikTok stars.
Yeah, they want to be TikTok
Like,
stars.
they should rather be like we need people that's gonna understand how to like move us forward with technology, like be a visionary, and like we gotta go to a visionary. Talking about Kanye West, we got to go to him after we talk about this war stuff. But like we need people that's gonna, like I say, the president, the people that's gonna help to aid the world, that's gonna move the world forward. But a lot of the kids right now, they just looking for today.
Yes, they're talking about Kanye. You been watching the documentary?
I watched a little bit of it. I ain't watched the whole thing.
Man, that shit is so great to me. Like Kanye, he really speak it, believe it. When you think about speak it, believe it, it's Kanye. All the things he done accomplished in life, he spoke it. He had the confidence, and just to see his mom instill that confidence in him is so great to see, because that's what you want from like anybody around you. Like you the greatest. His mama knowing his raps at his shows in the studio, so he letting his mama meet Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
And like he's showing the excitement of somebody new on the scene that's experiencing new things always. Like I'm here with P. Diddy right now doing the interview. Yeah. That's wild to me. And I can see that in the future with us, we gonna have people on the podcast. Like I cannot believe I'm actually like speaking to this person in
I
person.
always had this thought in my head that this is what happened. This is what manifestation really becomes real. That's when it becomes real, in my opinion. But like you're saying, Kanye West, he was so in the moment. Like I watch interviews of him, he's like, wait, let me get that back, cause like this might be a quote you gonna use. So let me say this in the perfect way, cause this I know this going out to the people, and that's why I say you gotta use your voice for the right ways. And like all the stuff, I was watching interviews of him in 2013 with the Breakfast Club and 2015 with the Breakfast Club, and like his visionary ways and stuff he said he was gonna do, he really did it. It's like when like Sway was telling him about all this stuff, how Sway and stuff, he really needed these people to help him get the way he knew he wanted to go.
Yes.
But you really need people on the road with you, and that's like just like with this podcast, it's like we know where we trying to go, and I definitely believe we can go where we know we can go. But we do need co-collaborators to really give us that, because a lot of people want to hear other people's stories. This is our 3rd year doing this podcast, and we have, like I say, it's been school. It's been learning on the job. Everything we learned, it's been learning on the job. And now we figuring out, like, at this point in time in life, just be real with yourself. You ain't turning up the way you turning up. So, like, we got to have people that's going to help us turn up the way, be turned up too.
Yes.
You put 2 things in the pot together and cook them together, and that make a better meal. And you know, right now, because like I would love to have a podcast where we could just have it like the bread is, where like they just come on every week. But like we ain't doing that much in life, but we ain't seeing that much life for people to just come. That's why we need co-collaborators to come.
Yes. That's why we gotta have a guest-driven podcast where we mostly have guests on mostly every week, so we can put out the guest stories, so people can come into the podcast and hear our opinions and hear us ask questions to the guests, but come to hear stories, and because we want to storytell. That's why we want to do vlogs, documentaries. Why we want to record our family, because these are all stories that you get to see in the future. Because look at the podcast, we got a whole story of our whole last 2 years of our life.
Yep.
Everything we've been through, like relationships on, relationships off. You know, I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
you
it's
got
so real when you
all
think
this,
about it, like, cause like it's just like you say, we done all been the ups and downs of our life really has been recorded, and we really can't go look at it. But that's what I'm saying, like the stuff we want for this, like we see so much potential in what we doing, because obviously nobody ain't really done it around here before, and like the information we acquire and the people that do see it, that do say what we got, they like it's nice, but like we know, man, we just need just people to help us out. And like that's what I'm saying with Kanye West, he know he needed people. Like
he needed the rock to play the album.
Like he was talking about like the corporation or whatever. Like, why you keep talking about these corporations? Like, I'm not really talking about the corporation. I'm talking about the people that's running the corporation. Those people that not putting the research in and not going out there to really find or really help you out. You need those people out of the way. It's like middlemen, but in what we trying to do, we need not even middlemen. We need people that's gonna come here and give us the opportunity to ask us to ask them about their story and the way we gonna ask it.
Like, we know we not doing as much as we can, but we doing some. We need to go out here and network more, meet new people, get more people that gonna come on the podcast that we don't know at all. That's how we gonna build a podcast to be the biggest podcast in South Carolina first, and then we grow from there. Cause look, we need South Carolina people that's around the area to come on, or we can come to you. We're a mobile podcast. We can pull up on you. We can interview you. We can talk to you. We can do all that because we have learned the skills in the past 2 years of just doing a podcast where we have the skills to record, tape, all the edit, everything you need to do, we can do it. And by the way, side point, I can take pictures also. Twin Shots Photography, man. You saw me on
Twin Shots.
I bet Twin Shots Photography, man. That's one thing we also working on, just our speech. But back to Kanye, going through the wreck, you seeing all the pictures, and then they start recording like with Coodie. Like, we didn't get to talk about this last week because we was off. Like, Coodie, he was a visionary just to even start interviewing and like recording Kanye for the documentary before Kanye was anything. Like, to see the future. He's like, the foresight was like crazy with Coodie. Yeah. And he like dropped everything he said.
I'm dropping what I gotta do. My purpose per se. Like I say, I about to tell you hit it, but I had looked over there. I was like, damn, I'm looking at here while I'm talking. But like, my purpose is maybe not to be a comedian. My purpose is maybe to follow Kanye and follow his life. And it's so cool to see all his steps and all the stuff he took because like I had tweeted this week or whatever. Like, you have to be. It's something about having a conversation with the no. You gotta have because like we get so many no's and so many like no responses. Like, you just gotta keep moving because like we know our bigger mission. Like, maybe you will catch me on the back end, then if you don't want to see me on the front end, and it's fine. Like,
because I'm not gonna stop regardless.
Yeah, this is just what I want to do. Like, I'm here because this my passion in my head and whatever. It's something I love to enjoy to do because I see a purpose out of it. And like, if you don't see purpose or you don't see passion out of something, then obviously you'll quit.
Yeah, like looking at no jumper vlogs and stuff. That can be us one day. This is what we do. Jeremy got his own podcast.
No, not even that. Like, he just still doing it. We still doing this, but we doing on a just like I say with Adam, we doing on a whole bigger level. Now
he recorded. I mean, he recorded and taping documentaries and stuff like that.
No, I'm just saying we still doing the same thing, but way more people watching it. Way more people. Like, it's like something like I say how the No Jumper podcast. Like, it's people like expecting to come out and like they just everybody got their own character in the show, in the quote unquote the show or whatever, and like they just doing it. And like we can build it because I was gonna talk about this on the podcast anyway with our guest that we're supposed to have on, but like I was talking about perspectives or whatever. Like, do you know, like I was talking about this with Chantal. She was talking about when Michael Jordan came out, got that big ass applause. It's like she was asking like, do he still even pay attention to basketball? I like he definitely pay attention to the best players because like when people like she was talking about because Denzel Washington did not know the dude from Snowfall. Yeah. What's his name? I forgot.
Dawson Iris.
Damson. Oh. He didn't know who that was or whatever. She was like, you think that's how Michael Jordan is to some basketball players? Like maybe some basketball players, but the best because Damson really a top flight. It's just so like think about the NBA and NFL is only a show. It's not like it's a network. It's just really a show. They're just like goddamn the Big Bang Theory. It's just a show, but it's just the stars in that show are so big and so transcending in this world. Like it's transcending. It just transcends like even shows because like it's really like they popular culture. That's what it is, popular culture. But like it's wild because like you forget that just the NFL is just really a show, and like it have its season, then it didn't stop, move on to the next season. But it's just such important people because like I guess they rich and all they make this money. But with Kanye or whatever, like how because I was watching some interviews of him today coming down the road or whatever. Like he was like. He didn't have nobody want to give him a chance to be a rapper. Like, he got like 20 something Grammys or whatever, and like he like I should have more because he feel like he should have won a lot more Grammys or whatever. Like just like the power of believing in yourself, and also like I seen this this tweet too, like the power of people believing in you too, and like how his mom was instilling in him like, you good, I know you good, it sounds good, like keep doing that, keep believing in yourself, just keep going after whatever you believe in. I feel like we get this kind of belief, people believe in what we doing or whatever.
People definitely believe in what we doing.
Like they see it's a purpose in
it's all about putting out your work and letting people know what you do. Like if I want to build a photography business and we build it together and like to the point where we actually making good enough money, we gotta let people know we take pictures. We can be there. This gonna be the price. We gonna be fire. But it's all about gaining the skills, cause we done had the cameras for a while now. But I didn't understand everything that went along with the cameras. That take time. That take practice. That take work. So you gotta do shows. Not shows, but you gotta do like
in the field.
It take being out there in the field. You can't just learn how to play football. You gotta go out there and practice. That's how you learn how to tackle. Learn how you throw a spiral. Yep. Learn how to run a route. Learn the route tree.
Whatever you do in life, you gotta like do it. Don't like just like I see people like with IT I be studying or whatever. I know for a fact I could learn that and pass the test easily. But can I go do what I need to do to learn it? If somebody would throw that in my face, no, I don't believe it because like I need more practice. And like, anything in life without practice, you can't get perfect. But you can't never be perfect. But without practice, you're not gonna get nowhere. So I just keep practicing. I know I'm gonna learn it. Just like everything we doing, like. Jeremy hit his button. Like, I mean, it ain't the hardest thing, but like you gotta be on sync with it. Like, you need time to do it. Like the first day you did it, and then now you doing it, it's like you done learned it just because you've been doing it every day. Like it's so many things. Like I said, we say this on a lot of podcasts, but it's so true. We done went through so many problems in here. Like this podcast setup didn't even look like this last time we came. Like it's just always finding and tuning something different in here just to make it look a little better. And we was ready for who was supposed to have it on, but like it was gonna be epic.
And we trying to have epic interviews all year long. All we trying to do is find the best, most interesting people that have did things and that's got upward trajectories that's gonna keep doing great things in life or whatever. That's gonna be on the podcast and that's gonna come on the show and we gonna be able to ask them questions and get the knowledge from them.
Yeah,
you did.
Because I say I want people always to know that I'm gonna take the time out I'm gonna respect you and your time. So I'm gonna put in the time behind the scene to make sure when you come on here that you know we care about what you got going on and we want to project that to everybody in the world. And like just like you come on here like this could be a starter. We all learning from this situation and we can just go forward with bigger and better things. But we definitely need people to just collaborate with us. Like just like I say, if you can't if you ain't really doing nothing to collaborate with us, find people that are doing something that want to collaborate with people that get on the situation and just have a conversation because like we want to build with everybody. We need this whole SC and we need to talk to more people from different places. But like we don't know everybody and we don't be quote unquote out here in the loop around everybody. Like we fine with talking with anybody though. It's just that we got to be put on to them because and then like I say on that. We gotta be put on to them, but they gotta be on to us too, though. Because like
that's what I'm saying. Like it's a two-way street. We gotta promote ourselves and build the platform bigger than what it is. It's a lot on us too. Like we gotta be in people's faces. Like we've been making progress. We always said we want to have a studio, the camera switching, shirts that we making, the back label. So it's a little bit more things we want to have before we to the point where we like, yeah, we there. Because it's always going to be new stuff you need. But it's always chopping trees and hitting your accomplishments. That what make you keep going. You feel me? And like we actually doing that. So talking about that, like we trying to like build the merchandise now. We to a point where we can get you your shirt ourselves. You can go through the website or you can go through us and we can get custom shirts or just a regular white or black on the shirts. We got different color shirts. It's all about what you want and what you need and we can do it for you because we done brought it in-house and we don't want to charge too much, but we want to charge our worth. We want to charge enough to actually like maybe make $5 off a shirt. It's not even making $5 off a shirt. It's about be able to put more money into this because this is something we're building for everybody. Yeah. For to keep building with everybody. Because think about it, the bigger we get, the bigger people come on. That's gonna get them more situation. Because at some point in time, we keep growing. People gonna have something like somebody gonna be making some water. They gonna want us to drink. Just have their water on the table. Like at some point in time. So like we just keep growing. But you had said something, but you made me forget. It was something about the t-shirts or whatever. We'll go back to it. I can't remember no more. About the back labels or
it was something I can't remember no more. It just left me because I had another thought.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I had a question also that I had in my phone. Does the problem outweigh the pussy?
You go first, Jeremy, because like I don't know what to say about that.
Oh, hey, it all depend on. Well, I ain't gonna say it all depend on, but hey, I'll put up with some shit for some good cat. So do what you will with that. You feel me? But I ain't dealing with too much. But hey, man, that pussy good. I got to deal with something.
Yeah,
you got to deal with something.
I believe problems come with punani. So
yeah,
I mean,
it's a problem in itself.
It's a two-way. That's what I'm saying. Like nobody go through a day without even having a problem. Like I wake up in the morning, my stomach hurt because I'm hungry. That's a problem.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? Like
right.
my breath stink. That's a problem. Like everything you got, but guess what? Everything, cause like that's why you eat because you gotta solve that hunger problem. That's why you take a bath. You gotta solve your stinking ass problem. You feel me? Yeah. Jeremy, he washes well, black ass skin. He still stay black, but there's so many problems out here. But you just gotta get up and just get them done. That's like just like personally, just life, man. Cause like life for me right now it's all over the place because I want so much. I want to be in my house that I always wanted at the age of 31. I want to be driving that car, that G-Wagon I see on the interstate, but that Tesla. Why I can't have both of them in my parking lot? They both be mine. I went to the town yesterday. They had a Jeep. They had a new Jeep. They had a new Range Rover. They had a new Ford Bronco, and they had a Tesla in the driveway. You feel me?
Yes.
And like in a community that the houses were from $700 to $1 million. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. Like, why can I have the nice house and the nice car? But what you gotta do is put that work in. Like, what gets to me is like, man, it's like not starting over, but I kind of got it in life. Not start over, but figure out my way where I'm going now. What direction I'm going now. I know what direction I want to go. But like it's still so much red tape at everything you do, and it's like it's the not deflating, but it is like it's like a little pushback. Like, oh my God, it's like shit, man. Like I got through that problem, whatever. And it's another one, just not even. I thought I was gonna get after I got through that problem.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna get there, but man, when I got through that problem, I went there, and like now I gotta figure out how to get past there. And then I know I ain't gonna get there when I get after that problem. But what it is, like I say, anything you do in life, chopping down trees. And at some point in time, you gonna get that goal that you've been aiming for. Mm-hmm. And like I say, that's why I see the inspiration from Chantal, like the stuff she got going on, like her, like where she from, the hard work she been putting in to where she at now. It's so tight because you can see it. You can see the work, and that's why just so with anybody. Like nobody, cause like Wax was on the podcast talking about like he want to make $100 million a year or whatever. Charlamagne like how? He's like I don't know, like but like it's like I know for a fact that like in your head when you in your 20s and you in your teens, you like, man, I want to make this kind of money, but you don't never have an idea of how. You just like I'm gonna make it or whatever. I'm gonna be famous at 22. How? I don't know, but I'm gonna be famous just cause I'm myself. But everybody feel that way or whatever.
Everybody should feel that way.
Now at my age, I know like. I need to be going after something that's going to get me to that point that I'm going to make this type of money. I'm going to have this type of car, this type of house, this type of life, this type of peace, this type of happiness.
Yeah, just like being an entrepreneur and wanting the freedom, it puts you in a conundrum because, like, do I want to continue to be like this and, like, every day have to fight to go get the money or just get a job where you know that money come? Because that what tells you apart, like, being an entrepreneur. Because you get up now. Instead of like when you had a job, you get up, you know you're going to get money. Like the job, you do the hours, you get the money. Right. But when you're an entrepreneur, you get up, I got to go eat. I got to go get the money every day. So like you can't think about all the extra stuff that you want to do in life because your main focus now is going to get the money. So it's like quitting the job, you realize that the job brought you a lot more comfort and peace because you ain't got to think about when you get up in the morning where I'm getting this money from today. You already know, and so now you can just be like, I'm going to get this money there, and I can focus on other things while I'm getting that money. But when you always got to go get the money, how do you get time to focus on other things? Because it's like once the day over with and you done got money, like I'm back at zero now. I got to do it all again tomorrow. Like now in life, tomorrow, how much I'm going to make tomorrow, I don't know.
So how about, what would you say, people say you chose that life?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I chose it because like, you want to be an entrepreneur and freedom, so I don't blame anybody but me. I don't blame the decision I made. I love the decision I made, but it's just what actually it is. Yeah. You know, you just actually letting people know what it is being an entrepreneur, figuring out a way to make money without having to go to a job every day and have somebody control your time.
But I always say, cause like it's wild that the money, like say a week can make a week or whatever. It's like some people be like, man, y'all living. That's how good living, because it's not a lot, but it's not a little either. But the kind of capital we need for what we trying to do is so much more extreme than what we be putting in. It's like it's a little deflating, because like it's like you learn, like I can do that. I need all my time need to be used so wise. I have been a big proponent of placing my time together. Like I said, we all on the phone. I'm always telling you, like, when I do this, I'm trying to line it up and do this, do that, and do that. But like I say, it ain't nothing 24 hours in a day. But like, I would rather like maybe use that good 8 to 5 for my work time, and then that 6 to 12 for my play time. It's not even play time, it's learning time, because that was pretty nice. The situation I had, because it's freedom. Peace of mind, and that's the one thing that you can't put a price on peace of mind. Either with a job or without a job.
Either one is great. Because I know when I was at a job, my peace of mind, like especially with financially and everything in life, was a lot better. But that didn't make me happier. Like everything else was a lot better, but did it make me happier? No. You feel me? So that's why I don't like fault my decision either way, because I'm happier the way I live now per se. You feel me?
You gotta find something you want to do. That really like makes you happy. That you,
because I hated going to a job. That job that I had. Not saying I hate going to a job. I hated going to the job I had and doing that hard work. I didn't want to do that no more. But I don't also want to have to get up every day and not be able to take days off, or like just focus on what I need to focus on in life, because I got to get money every day.
That's what you figure out. Like I say, I mean, you say you don't want a job, but like when you been an entrepreneur, every day is the job. Like like I say, you got to take a picture. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it at a party or whatever. That's quote unquote being at work. But it's like that's on the time where like a lot of people like to be free.
So it's kind of like you kind of at work, but you at work in a good environment. I like taking pictures. I like creating, because the more you take pictures, the more you see how good it look, and the more you see how pictures make people happy. I be editing pictures, looking at pictures, and looking at these pictures as like, these are people memories that I'm looking at.
Like they gonna always be there. Like this picture gonna pop up on Facebook 10 years from now. It's gonna be a 10-year memory of a picture that I took for someone. And like I said, that picture I had took on somebody, I think it was Simp, that took a picture of us and Mama with Giselle and Jalen. Like that picture gonna always be there forever. Like it's the picture we took with a camera of ours. And like as you learn and stuff, like cause I always believe like I ain't got the right equipment, I ain't got the right knowledge, I ain't got the right stuff to do what the same people that we see on TV doing. But now we really, not saying we're doing it at that level, but all the stuff I see, I can do it myself. Like literally, like I came out here with a green shirt, and now I got a navy black green shirt, cause like I can literally put my stamp on shirts now, and like it's just a pretty cool situation. We keep talking about that because like, you see this stuff in your life. You see this stuff from afar. Like, cause where we from, where we been around or whatever, we weren't really too many people being creative. Like, it was just one lane. It's like just monotonous. Like going to work, which is nothing wrong with it, but like with no
monotonous. I don't know how you told that word up, Jared. I don't know what he said right there. He was like monogamous. I think he was like monotonous. That's what he meant, but he was like monogamous.
Well, I say monotonous, but like but just like the mundane part of life, just going through the motions or whatever. Like that's something I never want to go through. Like we was having this conversation about swimming. Like just always in our head, I always see people doing some stuff like, wait, I want to be in 8 feet. Why I can't be like, why they holding me at 8 feet? Oh, I can't swim. That's why I can't go to 8 feet. I need to learn how to swim then. Because like there's a lot of people like, I don't know how to swim, but don't you want to go? Don't you want to see how that feel to be across that line? Like where you can't touch your feet, you can just keep going deep. You can dive in. Who want to just stand up in the pool the whole time? I want to be able to go tread in that 8 foot. You know what I'm saying? It's about just
in that water.
That water, man.
The water wheel.
It's so much. Like I don't know what we talk about on this pod, man. It's just a reflective pod because, like, I say we missing weeks or whatever. It's like we still got the same drive for the pod, but it's like life does throw you lemons, and sometimes them bitches hurt. Man, so hey, you got.
I put up a poster there on my Snapchat. It was a video. You saw the video? The kid swinging with the fire in the background. I was like, I was like my life and me, cause my life is. It just, I need a sage for my life, dog. Like, the HVAC messed up. I got a ticket the other day, man. It's just like, yeah, but I only can go up. Not saying, like, I can go down further. But I only feel like it could be worse, but it could be so much better in my life, you know? Like, it could, like I say, you ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you? And right now, I say a 6. You can't say 7, so I say a 6 or whatever. Right. You feel me? Because I am nowhere close to where I want to be. Like he was saying, he want to get that big house. Like, yeah, I got the duplex or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yes, I love that because it's an asset. I don't use it as an asset now, but yes, I'm ready to not say per se settle down, but I'm ready to get that big old house and have that big old space for me and my family. Right. And like you say, the big car, not the big car, but the nice cars in the front of the house. Mm-hmm. I want that settled lifestyle where I'm comfortable. Like, look at my beard and look at my sideburns. I was looking at the vlog video when we went to Dallas in 2020 in November. Had no gray. But in this last year, the grades been flowing in this thing. Boy, them grades been flowing. And it's like stress in life, man. Life happens to everybody. You can think you can not go through it, but it will be your turn at one point in time. And like I say, you go through it, but you got to keep going. Like, crazy things can happen in life, and no matter what, as a man or as anybody.
But how do you feel like the best way to get through that, though?
Get through it?
Because me personally, mine, I
put it into your work.
I've been reading books about how to be better at self-discipline. Like, I've been like how to be better at a lot of stuff. It's just like how to really change your mindset. Like, because I always tell them on the phone, like, we got to like start about the positive things we got going on.
Yes.
Like, we got so much going on. Like, life is stressful because, like I say, you don't want stuff. You want stuff on your time, but like I say, stuff come on God time. You feel me? Hey, that's what people say. But for real, though, you want stuff to like come when it come, but it's gonna come when it come. It'll be there right on time.
Yeah. Good Sunday.
It is a good Sunday, man. Shout out, I've been listening to gospel music all week too.
You know, I've been on that Kurt Franklin. I'm tired of this.
For real though, man. But
smile for me.
But for real though, I am a happy because I feel like I be so happy. Like last time I was watching this movie, Free City. It was on Disney Plus. Like I was telling y'all, it's a pretty unique movie. And I was like cracking and laughing up, like laughing. Mm-hmm. I was like, I was fresh off, lifting my brain up. But anyway, it was pretty cool to me because like I just took me back to my childhood. It's like I used to love these Disney movies and like how they like it's almost real, but it's a little bit of fakeness in there to make it not be real. But that's still fine. I still can see.
I take that.
I still can see the metaphors you trying to show me or whatever in this movie. And like I say, he was inside of the game, but like the metaphor.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, the metaphor of the movie was to me is that you do keep doing the same thing every day, and like you get so locked into the keep doing the same thing every day that you forget that you can do something different.
You can do something different. That's life.
Cause like at one point in the movie, this was in the game. He got his brain up. Cause every day he do the same thing or whatever. So he asked a woman for a milkshake. And he was like, no, I don't want a cappuccino today. I want like a milkshake or something. And like a gun was about to shoot him if he don't take the right stuff because like you can't go against the game. And like a tank had pointed at it. He like, nah, I think I'm gonna take that cappuccino.
I think so. He done died before.
Yeah, if you die, he just wake back up and stuff in your bed. You respond. That's all. You just respond. Like you just get up and go to work.
I gotta see that.
I gotta see this movie.
It's called Free City on Disney Plus. It's a PG-13 movie. That's what I'm saying. It's not even like a crazy. It's like, but it's so interesting. It's cool because it's a man flick in my opinion. It's for people like me because I don't watch a lot of movies. I will fall asleep on a movie fast. I almost fell asleep on that movie because it was pretty long. But it was so interesting. Like I say, you just really relax and like just take it in. But let me look at my phone.
See, y'all want to make calls though?
I want to make some calls, but who can we call? Let's see. Let's call somebody in the phone. Let's see if somebody answer.
We'll see if Malin answers first since he ain't come on the podcast. We'll ask him the question of do pussy outweigh problems. Let's see how he come on the phone rude and shit. Yeah. Like a homo. He better answer. Young Malin, you gonna be our first question, man.
What up?
Hey, do problems outweigh pussy?
Of course.
So if a woman out here got hella problem, you'll continue to keep messing with it if the pussy good?
No, because the problem
you have though, man.
The problems makes the sex bad. Who wants a problem pussy?
That's true.
like why? It's like this. Hey, it's like this. Why keep sticking your finger in the fire if you continue to get burned?
That's the truth right there, man. That one.
So I don't get it. The problem pussy has to go.
So have you ever kept sticking your finger in the fire and kept getting burned?
Have I did that in life?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's hard to stop, man.
Hey, it's hard to stop because you think that fire gonna be cold one day.
Yeah, man.
So how you
And
got
that
away
fire-
from it?
That fire is never cold.
How you get away from it?
Hey, you gotta put the fire out. Leave it alone.
Okay. That first call, yo, man. He'll be back on the podcast next week. We just finna call people. All right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we trying to do something different, man. We just trying to call people, man. We trying to like liven the podcast up a little bit, man. See if people gonna answer and see what they gonna answer with. Who we calling that?
Let's see a good answer,
Let's
man.
see a good answer, man.
Good.
Yo.
What up, man? You live on the podcast, man. We want to ask you a question.
What's good?
Hey, like with a woman, do the problems with a woman outweigh the pussy?
Ain't no pussy that good. Everybody got time for that shit.
Yes, sir. For real though, man. So,
No, you go ahead.
so if a woman with you or whatever, and she just keep aggravating you, being disrespectful, will you like take disrespect or you keep it moving?
Ain't nobody disrespecting me. Ain't nobody, like I said, ain't no woman got no pussy that good.
Yeah, she gotta be gone, right?
Ain't nobody disrespecting me, no way.
Yeah.
So you ain't never been snake bitten by a little nookie.
Hell no.
So every
Bitch
nigga,
got
every
high right now.
every nigga you done hit, you ain't never like if you cut him off, you just cut him off. You ain't never went back.
I cut a whole, bro, listen, I'll block a bitch right now.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Yeah, we calling people to ask questions. and
Hey,
shit.
all my niggas around here, you can ask me, you can ask my boys too.
Yeah,
You
let
wanna
me
ask my boys?
let me hear. Do the,
Which one you want to talk to? Diego, Chan, Rock? No, you can't talk to Rock.
yeah, we're gonna
You
talk to
wanna
Rock.
to Diego?
Yeah, let me talk to Diego.
There you go. You on podcast live.
Hey,
What's going on?
Diego, what up, man? Hey, would a woman do the problem outweigh the pussy sometimes?
You know what I'm saying? It is power that P. But you gotta know how to control that motherfucker. You feel me?
How about she just like super disrespectful, don't want to listen?
Oh hell no, B, you get cut the fuck out.
Exactly. Hello. Amen. How much would you take though? Say,
You just doing too much.
how much would you take? Say if a woman said she didn't want to come home tonight, she was gonna stay at her friend's house, and you were like, nah, I don't agree with that. Would that be? What you say?
That right there, I just tell a bitch, hey, stay where you at. If you feel comfortable where you at, then just stay where you at.
Exactly. If I can get your time.
So you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had. I mean, it is some gas out this motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Man, it's some shit make you do some crazy ass shit. It would stay up for 24 hours.
Hey, depends on how wet that pussy in the mouth get, man.
I'm gonna beat it up and I'm gonna go get something to eat.
All right, y'all, man. We just want to ask a question.
All right, my boy.
Y'all take it easy.
You do the same.
Yeah.
Yep. Who else? Let's call Swagger Devin. Man, Devin ain't answer when I called it.
Call Swag.
Oh, he called back.
Swag.
Swag.
Good, bro.
What you up to, nigga? We live on the podcast. We got a question to ask.
All right.
Hey, so like with a woman, does the problems with a woman outweigh the pussy?
Hell no.
It's like so.
As long as she shut up or you mute her out, I mean that pussy still gonna be hitting.
It's gonna be hitting, but
Yeah, man. Don't worry about them problems because every woman gonna come with some problems.
that's the truth though. That's a fact though. Every woman is gonna come with problems, but how about she just super disrespectful? Could you deal with it?
Oh yeah, hell no. You know everything got a certain thing though. Every man gonna put up with whatever he put up with, but and I said it's just too much pussy. So like it ain't way I'ma just be like the pussy I'm gonna put up with some disrespect over the pussy. I can go get some more. That ain't disrespect.
Exactly, some undisrespectful pussy.
Right.
So if a pussy was like, so if a pussy was like, hey, I want to put something in your ass, that's too disrespectful. You gotta go after it.
Yeah, she got to go. First of all, she gonna already know not to even try me like that.
I thought you said you liked a little butt play.
Never said nothing like that.
That's how I so gay, boy.
Never said nothing like that.
Because for her to feel comfortable, I'm gonna have to go look in the mirror. Like, well, was I giving her some reason to even think to try me like that? Like,
Exactly right there. But yeah, we on the podcast. We were just asking questions and stuff like that. What else questions I was gonna ask?
You ain't got no other.
Oh yeah, that was another question for a woman. You ain't a woman. Hey, they go. Hey, showing them going to Texas and stuff like that, man.
yeah, they in Houston. I'm up here. I just got off the dang Zoom. I done started the damn family reunion, man.
We saw that. We supposed to been jumping in, but we had to do the pod.
Yeah. I don't, my aunt had said it for 3, so we had did it at 3:00. But
Yeah, we saw it. They had said Octavian, but they had spelled T-A-I. Like, who is that?
They ain't the
you
I
know,
know.
my whole family, I always spelled it like how in my head of like what I thought it was spelled like, and I always put the Y on it growing up. But then once you get older, my aunt always spelled it with an I, and so she was like, "Why you always put a Y on there? It ain't no Y in your name." And so she always spelled it like that. It's an I in my name. It ain't no Y in my name.
That is the truth, though.
The truth, though.
Right.
Octavian.
You always got the most comments.
You already know, man. All right, nigga, we calling people. Take it easy, nigga. We call your ass in a long time.
Right, it's been so long. We need to goddamn get together, man. Y'all boys be bullshitting.
Hell.
Sean them on the girls trip, man. We still
Perfect
ain't
weekend, right? This was a perfect weekend to pull up on you.
Hell yeah, we should have pulled up. We'll pull up down to Atlanta. You know, I don't be doing shit, man. I'm out here single.
Yeah, I hear you crying every week.
hey, so you see him crying on Twitter too. I told him, so he feel Jeremy void.
Yeah.
He feel Jeremy void.
Big shooter.
Big shooter. Big
y'all.
shooter, man.
I ain't shooting no more, man. I'm out of there,
Yeah.
man. I'm moving
Great.
on.
He just joined my club, man.
That was a deadbeat, man. We the deadbeats, man.
Hey, quit being so
man.
assy, man.
Wear that badge proudly.
Yeah. We the deadbeat army, man. Brigade. But, all right.
Deadbeat niggas with money.
Take it easy, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Hold it down.
Hello.
Hello, T. What you doing?
I'm on the way to Longhorn for my homegirl birthday dinner. What's up?
We live on the podcast. We want to ask women questions, too. So,
You want to ask me what?
a question. We want to ask women
What's up?
questions. So, do you feel like it's always a better nigga?
Most definitely.
You know, most definitely. So, what makes a nigga better for you?
By him doing better than the last, doing something that the last nigga haven't done.
But
Something that you want
But
him
what
to
I'm
do?
saying, if you with a guy, T, this bit anyway. If you with a guy, this bit right here. But if you with a guy, are you thinking about it could be another man better than him when you with him?
No, if at the time, if I'm enjoying you and things are good, then I'm not gonna be thinking about another nigga. But if you give me the reason to start thinking on another nigga, then yeah.
So a woman start thinking on another nigga, and y'all mind start wandering, and then black women start cheating. That's what you're saying?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that.
You know, black
Not
women
saying
cheat.
that at all. But if I gotta say for instance, if I gotta keep speaking on some a certain situation about how I feel about something, and you keep on acting like taking that stuff, if you don't care about it, then yeah, I'm just gonna try to go and find better.
So it's a better nigga out here for women.
Yeah, it is.
All
Yeah.
niggas the same, man.
Don't settle, ladies.
Don't settle, ladies.
Okay. PSA, don't settle.
One more question. When do you think it's time to move on from your relationship?
Really, like when you ready.
When you ready, like when you fully
Yeah,
detached?
like when it's all up to you, not nobody else around you. It's up to you.
Okay. Thank you, T. First time on the
Of
podcast.
course.
You gotta come in person.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Follow
Dude,
me on
cuz.
Snapchat.
Go ahead.
Tita_B. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk to
Bye,
you later,
y'all.
cuz. Bye. Who we calling this, man? I like this, though. Hello? Oh, what's up, Rossi? What's up? We on the podcast right now. We want to talk to a woman. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to ask you a question.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I can't hear it though.
oh, wait. I don't know why it ain't. Let me get it right. Let me get it going through the speaker. I don't know why it ain't working right. Hello?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you right now. You right now. Okay, the question is, do you think it's always a better nigga?
In what way? You said always a better nigga?
Yeah, like say if you like in a relationship or like just out here, in the world, do you think it's always a better nigga for you if a nigga ain't acting right?
I don't know how to really answer that.
Yeah.
Because the situation can always be better. So if that means a new person, then yeah.
Okay, I understand that. So it's kind of hard to answer that because we was watching the 85 South show and one of the people that was on the show was like, it always can be a better nigga. And in my opinion, you can't have a better nigga. You can have a nigga that do more stuff for you and more stuff that you like him to do, but the nigga ain't gonna be better. And niggas still gonna cheat on you.
But it's like, I feel like it's just, it's somebody for, I was just talking to my homeboy about this. It's somebody for everybody. Like,
yes.
What you might say I can do better. Maybe this person like on my level so much till I don't even want to explore different,
Yep.
Exactly.
You can feel like that's that person your soulmate.
That's why I say I don't believe it's a better nigga. It's a nigga that's better for you, but ain't no better nigga per se,
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Also, I got one more question. When do you think it's time to move on in a relationship?
Oh my gosh. Have you been listening to my conversation today?
Yeah, you know how I be, man. Introspective.
It's like I haven't been in a relationship for a while, but I've been in a toxic as fuck situationship.
Yes.
And it's like when you got more hurting days than happy, it's time to move on.
Mm-hmm.
That is the truth, though.
Yes, it is. When it's constantly like hurt.
Constantly. Very seldom happy, very seldom smiling. Like, it's time to move on.
So it's like, but when you going through the relationship, you never even feel it until it just hits you like, man, I ain't been happy in a while. But like, I feel.
Yeah. And then you look back on stuff that you accepted or went through, like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah. I just feel like, I believe like I'm happy in my relationship. Like, I feel like the touch, the hugs, you can feel it. You can feel if stuff fading away, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even in a situationship.
Huh?
I said even in a situationship, you can feel it fade away.
The butterflies, when the butterflies gone and you think, you know what I mean?
When that pussy dry.
When we kiss or hug, then it's done.
Yep, that's how exactly be. But like, it is a crazy way. Like you going through it right now, big boy. I'm talking to big boy. Like relationship ending. Like how that feel? Like
it feel like you like losing like part of you. It's a wild feeling because you have built so much with a person and in your head you thought it was gonna be forever, but then it's not. It's like, dang, that's a whole chapter of my life that just closed off.
Can't get back. Like, and I'm in my 30s now, so it's harder for me to really swallow this pill. Like,
yes, especially with your child's mom. Like, dang, I thought I was gonna like build a whole family of what you see. Like, if you think about Major Payne when he was like at the train station looking at that White House with the white picket fence with Hillary from Fresh Prince and Tiger. Like, you want that. I ain't got that no more.
but I feel like like you said, it's always someone for someone. So you just have to be on the lookout for that person. But you got to be ready for that person when they come.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But yeah, Ross, you gotta come on one week. I love this conversation already. We just had a little quick 5-minute conversation. We were like, we need to call Roxy. She a woman. She can answer a question.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I look forward to that one day.
Yes, thank you. We're gonna make it happen. But nice talking to you, Ross.
Yeah, thank you for buying a hoodie too, man. It look good.
No problem.
It look good on
you.
Yeah, it look good on you. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Y'all.
You take it easy.
All right.
Anybody else? I love doing this shit, dog. Calling people is dope as fuck, dog.
It really is, like I say, because you get to see people in live, in direct time, about just like a good topic. And I feel like, say, if we don't have a guest, this is something that we can incorporate into the podcast.
We definitely going to incorporate
go
this
in,
shit. We're going to more promote it next time. We're going to do it like, hey, this time we won't call. If you want us to call you,
text us and we'll call you. And like, text us if you wanted to have an input in the conversation. We're going to call you. We'll have a conversation about it. And I feel like that'll be popping.
Who else? I don't know what you call it. I call somebody else just off my Snapchat.
This man that got on fire. He want to talk to somebody. But Hi. You know when I lie blink. Well, yeah, we ain't gotta talk to nobody, but we can like just close it out. And then, like I said, we can make it better next time.
Yeah, it'll be better.
Like, hopefully next time y'all see us, we got a nice a nice person right beside us that we can talk to and have a conversation with about the stuff they doing and the stuff. And cause that makes me happy. when I can have a conversation with somebody and I can talk to the stuff that they talking about, and that makes them happy. So that what makes me happy. But
appreciate everybody that answered the call and the people that didn't, Justin.
Not the only person, right? But hey, shout out to everybody. But you can follow me at Y20 because on Twitter, Instagram, you can follow me Hassani_guy on the Snap. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Twitter at the Jeremy Gant, Snap Jeremy_Gant. IG, same thing.
You can follow me at TheMoneyQB on IG and Twitter. Go to Snapchat, Fine Ass Twin. Go to the website, NavyBlackPodcast.com. You see the new merch. Well, it ain't new, but it's new. We making it in-house. It's such a blessing, man. What a blessing to get to this point where I can actually make a shirt right now myself. I ain't make this shirt, but I can make one right now myself, and it feels good to build your skills. That's what we doing all week. We not letting things bring us down. It's the month of February about to end. It's about to be March, about to be spring cleaning. Clean out your life, get it back in order, build it back up. Go to the Navy Black YouTube, Navy Black Podcast, man. We trying to build the subscribers up. We know we need guests on to build up, but we gonna try to promote and just do more than what we've been doing. So y'all give us the love. Share what we got. If you need some photos that's gonna be fire and clear and looking like you looking through glass, you know when you go to the aquarium and you look through the glass and how clear the fish be sometimes? That's how my photo is looking right now. You
glass work.
TwinShotPhotography.com. We got the domain, you did. The website ain't up, but we do got the domain, you did. Business cards coming also. Man, this is a Navy Black Podcast, man. It's such great to be back in studio.
I love being back in studio.
Like when we don't do a podcast, it's kind of like a void left because it's
you feel missing because I love talking every week. When Jeremy hit that one button for Big Boy, but I love talking every week because it's like it just like I say this mental void that you get off your body. And I feel like when we don't record, I really walk through the week and I be like sad a little bit, like it's something missing. Like on Monday, it's something missing when on
Tuesday when like
something missing when it don't
drop
on
driving,
Tuesday.
You know, like people hit you up like, "What the podcast at?"
Like even though like we do this on for free and we give a lot of time to this. It's like it's. In my brain and in my gut, I just feel like it's gonna work out to something. It's gonna shit, man. Carolina, man, biggest podcast in the state. We working. Y'all don't know about us yet, but you will.
We need people from South Carolina. Come on this thing, man. Build us up. Build with us.
I love you like, cause I gotta come on and raise up. Take your shirt out. Twist it right your ears, been like a yellow cock.
And this is the Black Podcast. We'll see y'all next week. It is.